Deep in the dense jungles of Central America, the Mayan civilization thrived for thousands of years, building cities of stone, pyramids that touched the heavens, and a culture so advanced that even today, many of its mysteries remain unsolved. The Maya were not a single kingdom but a collection of city-states, each ruled by kings who believed they carried the blood of the gods. They lived in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Belize, and El Salvador, and their civilization stretched across mountains, rainforests, and plains. Their temples and palaces were constructed with such precision that they still stand centuries after the fall of their empire, silent witnesses to a once great people. They were master astronomers, capable of predicting eclipses and tracking the movement of planets without telescopes. Their calendar system was so accurate it rivaled modern methods. The Maya carved their history into stone, leaving behind glyphs and codices that tell of kings, wars, sacrifices, and rituals meant to connect with divine forces. The Mayans believed their world was created and destroyed multiple times by gods who shaped humanity from corn, blood, and earth. To them, life was a cycle, death only another passage to the underworld called Xibalba, a realm of gods and spirits where heroes battled forces of chaos. Their myths were filled with tales of hero twins, divine punishments, and the struggle between light and darkness. Every ritual, every pyramid, every ball game held spiritual meaning. The Maya saw themselves as part of a cosmic order where the heavens, the earth, and the underworld were bound together. Blood offerings were central to their belief system, with rulers and priests piercing their skin to spill blood, feeding the gods to maintain balance in the universe. Human sacrifices were conducted at times of great need, when droughts struck, when wars raged, or when kings sought the favor of the gods. The cities they built were breathtaking. Tikal, Palenque, Copan, and Chichen Itza were centers of politics, trade, and religion. Each city rose with monumental architecture, steep pyramids rising above the canopy, ball courts echoing with the sound of play, and palaces decorated with carvings of gods and kings. Chichen Itza's pyramid, El Castillo, was not just a temple but a cosmic clock. During the equinox, shadows formed the body of a serpent slithering down the staircase, symbolizing the god Kukulkan. Such precision shows how deeply the Maya understood the harmony between science and religion. Their trade networks stretched far and wide, connecting cities through rivers and jungle paths. They exchanged jade, obsidian, cacao beans, feathers, and salt, making their markets vibrant centers of culture. Their writing system, one of the most complex of the ancient world, combined pictographs and symbols to record history, astronomy, and daily life. The Maya were one of the few civilizations of the ancient Americas to have a fully developed script, and their surviving codices reveal calculations of Venus, rituals, and medical knowledge. Unfortunately, when the Spanish arrived, most of these texts were burned by missionaries who saw them as pagan, leaving behind only fragments of a once vast library of knowledge. Despite this loss, archaeologists and linguists have managed to decode much of the Mayan language, unlocking their stories once again. The Maya excelled at mathematics, inventing the concept of zero long before it was discovered in other parts of the world. Their calendars, the Hab and the Solkan, guided their lives, marking seasons, rituals, and cosmic events. To them, time was sacred, and the alignment of stars determined the fate of kings and kingdoms. They believed that the gods themselves had set the calendar in motion, and every ruler had to align his reign with these divine patterns. This obsession with time gave rise to prophecies and cycles that some misinterpreted centuries later as predictions of the end of the world in 2012. But to the Maya, it was never the end, only the beginning of another cycle. The secrets of their empire also lie in their sudden decline. Between the 8th and 9th centuries, many great Maya cities were abandoned. The jungle swallowed palaces and pyramids, leaving behind ruins hidden for centuries. Scholars have long debated why such a powerful civilization collapsed. Was it war between rival city-states, draining resources and weakening kingdoms? Was it prolonged drought that destroyed crops and led to famine? Was it disease or rebellion of the common people against the demands of kings and priests? Perhaps it was a combination of all these factors. The Maya never truly vanished, for their descendants still live today in Central America, speaking Mayan languages, practicing ancient traditions, and preserving fragments of their ancestors' world. But the grandeur of the empire faded, leaving us with haunting questions about what truly caused its downfall. The Spanish conquest in the 16th century brought another blow to the Maya. Conquistadors destroyed temples, enslaved people, and burned books, erasing centuries of knowledge. Yet the Maya resisted fiercely, fighting for their lands and traditions. Even today, their culture survives in rituals, languages, and beliefs, proving that while their empire fell, their spirit endures. In remote villages, shamans still perform ceremonies to honor the old gods, blending ancient traditions with newer faiths. The sacred ball game, once played to decide the fate of captives or kings, echoes in modern festivals as a reminder of cosmic struggle and divine judgment. Another secret of the Maya lies in their relationship with the stars. Observatories like the one at Uxmal reveal that the Maya built entire cities aligned with celestial movements. Venus was particularly important to them, believed to be a powerful force in war and destiny. Priests would study its cycles, determining the best times for battle or peace. Their knowledge of astronomy was so advanced that they calculated solar years more accurately than the Gregorian calendar we use today. How they achieved such precision without telescopes remains a wonder of human intellect. The Maya also mastered agriculture in ways that sustained large populations in challenging environments. They developed raised fields, terracing, and irrigation systems that fed their cities. They grew maize, beans, squash, and cacao, which was used not only as food but as currency. Cacao beans were so valued that they became a symbol of wealth and status, and chocolate drinks were consumed by nobles during rituals and feasts. The sacred connection between corn and humanity was central to their belief system, as their creation myths describe humans being formed from maize dough. Every discovery of Maya ruins adds another piece to the puzzle. Buried tombs filled with jade masks, murals depicting rituals, and carvings of kings remind us that the Maya were not just warriors or astronomers but artists, poets, and philosophers. Their art carried deep symbolism, weaving together the natural, spiritual, and political worlds. The secrets of the Mayan Empire remind us that history is not always a straight line of progress but cycles of rise and fall. Civilizations built on belief, science, and power can thrive for centuries yet vanish in silence, leaving behind questions that challenge our understanding of human destiny. The Maya, with their knowledge of time, their devotion to the gods, and their awe-inspiring cities, remind us that humanity has always sought to understand its place in the universe. And though much of their empire has vanished, the whispers of their gods, the stories carved in stone, and the pyramids that pierce the jungle canopy still speak to us across the centuries. Even now, as archaeologists uncover new temples hidden beneath the earth, the Mayan world slowly reveals itself once more, telling us that the past is never truly lost. The secrets of the Mayan Empire are not just about what they achieved but about what they left behind, mysteries that continue to inspire wonder, curiosity, and respect for a civilization that gazed at the stars and saw eternity.